Hello, good afternoon to our listening audience. We're happy, especially for those who are committed to waiting for us, listening out for us, and for following us. We are happy that you do. And those of you who have not subscribed as yet, I urge you to subscribe. You don't know when the weather is going to change, and we may have something important to share with you. So we just want to encourage you to subscribe and click that bell so that when we come on, that you'll be fully aware that we are on and that your weather update is there. I know for some of you, we are becoming your favorite weather station. And so we want to welcome you this afternoon to Whispering Hope. And me this afternoon, as usual, to give you your weather update is none other than meteorologist, Mr. Lenard Josiah. There are some persons who look, there are few now in numbers, but we'll go and we look diligently each day to see the weather update. So Mr. Josiah, I turn over to you this afternoon.
Yes, man. Good afternoon to you, my brother. Good afternoon to our listening public. Good afternoon to everyone, even those who are viewing, those who are on the World Wide Web. Definitely, it is a time that we continually monitor the weather conditions. It's one of those times that we're getting into the heat of the hurricane season, and all eyes will be certainly on the Atlantic hurricane season, those waters to the east of the island chain. But for right now, this is another afternoon where it is just basically quiet. The Atlantic hurricane season, the Atlantic Ocean, everything the thing remains relatively quiet. I'm looking outside and I'm seeing a wonderful, nice blue seawater, the breeze nice and brisk in some areas. Nice and cool, I must add. This afternoon's weather conditions were generally partly sunny, hardly anything to talk about with the context of our weather conditions. You look at our maximum temperatures got up as high as 33 today, 91 degrees Fahrenheit. We're looking for an overnight tonight of 25 Celsius or 77 degrees Fahrenheit. Credit to my colleague, Bernard Simon. We're looking for generally fair to partly cloudy skies tonight. Only a 20% chance of a slight passing shower, but there is a tropical wave just to the east of the island chain, which I will just show you in a few minutes. And that is expected to increase the chance of showers over our Twin Island state. Let me go straight on to sharing my screen so you could get just a glimpse of what the weather conditions and what the satellite imagery is showing for right now. This is what we call our visible satellite imagery. It is basically the reflectivity from the clouds, and that's why it looks white. When it goes down into night, we don't see anything. It requires what you call daylight reflectivity to see. So this is our visible imagery, and already you could see the weak tropical wave just to the east of the island chain in this general vicinity right here. Most of the clouds are in down south, as you could see, just ready to move on to Barbados right now. They're expected to see some increased chance of showers this afternoon. We are also noticing some clouds in the vicinity of the Windward Islands because of the relative instability with respect to the tropical wave. The tropical wave also has a northern extent right up to this area here. And as it moves towards the island chain, we're anticipating that some of these clouds will get into Antigua and Barbuda sometime during the day tomorrow. Now, already I'm noticing something that's very peculiar, and that is the high-level cloud streaking towards the northeast. Now, that is indicative of what we call an upper-level trough. Normally, when we have upper-level troughs and tropical waves meeting together, the upper-level trough enhances the tropical wave. So I could understand why my colleague Bernard Simon went into a high chance of showers during the morning hours tomorrow, even right down to midday. But after midday, he's forecasting that the chance of showers will become a little bit less. So we are looking for an increased chance of showers come for tonight, generally for tomorrow morning and tomorrow afternoon. Well, the National Hurricane Center suggests that tropical cyclone activity is not expected during the next 48 hours, and peering right out to the east, Antigua and Barbuda, right out to Africa, we continue to see that the area continues to be void of any significant clouds formation or anything that's really bad for us. Antigua and Barbuda, we are in this general location right here. Here comes the tropical wave, and right out towards the east, I'm seeing this particular feature. This is another tropical wave where the National Hurricane Center is not suggesting anything major out of it, but already I'm seeing a little bit of spin inside of it. But the models are suggesting that the atmosphere is generally not conducive to tropical cyclone formation. So there's not a lot expected out of this area. But nonetheless, we're getting into the peak of the hurricane season, and everyone should be prepared. My brother? Yeah, Mike?
Oh, it's good to hear this afternoon that there's some rain in the making. It's been good, as I said, the painting of our community, of our nation has changed significantly. That dark, dreary look it had has been toned up, and it's looking rather beautiful on the outside, and some added rain. It's, it's going to cost us. We can't have it always the way we want it. When it's dry, we don't have to call in the landscape guys to cut, or the grass cutters to cut us, the yard. But as the rain begins to come, the grass grow twice as fast or even 3 times as fast. And so there's going to be a lot of cutting, but we need this. Everything has come to life. The birds are chirping. Everything is happening. It's a beautiful morning. When we get up in the morning, now we can say it's a beautiful day. And so we're happy that the rain is coming. The farmers are, and just to tell you, I have a few vines, bunches of vine, and boy, these things grew like mad. I've been watering them for weeks, and they started looking brown. This pipe water is not doing absolutely nothing for my garden. But from the moment the rain came, boy, it's like a beautiful garden as well. So,
yes,
farmers are welcoming this rain. The farmers are welcoming this rain. And so we are happy, as I always say in this program, we're happy to have the rain without the storm. And so if it keeps that way for the rest of the season, I'm sure we'll be all happier because of that. And so we want to thank you again today for the weather update. As you said, there's some favorable, not to turn it into a tropical storm, but to bring in some favorable conditions, as you were saying.
Yeah, definitely. This area, this tropical wave that we are noticing that will get into our island sometime tonight and tomorrow. You can see already you have this feature right inside here, and that's indicative of the tropical wave. You have the northern extent of the wave right up inside here. So this tropical wave moving towards the west is expected to at least bring some increased chance of showers. And might I add, as I mentioned, as you can see a fanning going on inside this general location here, this fanning is indicative of an upper level trough. Normally, when we have this tropical wave interacting with an upper level trough, it creates enhancement in generally the area underneath the trough. So we're hoping that we will see some enhancements going on into tomorrow with respect to the tropical wave.
How does it look for us on the weekend?
The weekend, well, the weekend suggests that we are anticipating that there might be another tropical wave in the vicinity, and that tropical wave will certainly bring some instability one more time. Let me just see, and pardon my scribbles, I will just take a quick glance to our 4-day forecast that Bernard wrote. And he's looking at generally fair to partly cloudy conditions with only a slight chance of a shower on Saturday, Sunday, going on into Monday, because the Atlantic high pressure system is generally normally strong. So according to the national forecast, we're looking at generally fair to partly cloudy skies with only a slight chance of a shower. That tropical wave that I was anticipating maybe is later on for next week, but the forecast suggests that we should have some generally good conditions during the weekend.
Okay, so we're looking forward for good conditions on the weekend. That is good. And so we're going to have a great day going out to fellowship on the weekend to praise our God, something we have missed we were missing for a few months, and really concerned about it. But they're back there, and so every moment we're going to cherish every moment we get to worship on the weekends.
That's right.
Yeah, so may God bless you as you rest this evening. May He wake us up in the morning according to His divine will and plan, so that we can face another day. God bless you
Great stuff.
and have
And
a
you too,
pleasant
man.
evening.
And you too, man. Same to you. God's blessings. Okay.